we are beginning the lesson 49. The page Tet Zayin 16, Hasulam, the left column, the line 35. So we are standing now here in the Zohar, in the explanation of this state of the Nukva that rose to the Yishsu, to the Tvuna. And from one point, she didn't acquire anything. Everything that she acquired, she can't get it, as it were, can't experience this. And because she is still in the position of the Yishsut, she is Kaimala Shila, she is still under the Chazeh of the Arichanpin, and that's why she is standing for the question. And it means that she has only Vak without Gar. Yeah, it's under the Chazeh of the Arichanpin means that she doesn't have Gar, the head. But from another point of view, she get from this not just Vak, but Vak of the higher Abouim. So it means Vak de Gadlut. There is Gar de Gadlut. Look, Gar de Gadlut means all 5 lights of Gadlut. And Vak of the Gadlut means only 6/10 of the Gadlut. It means that Nefesh is already in full, has 5. Ruach has 5. This is what he said. And probably also the 1/3 of the Bina, of the Neshama. But anyway, these two she has. The Gadlut of the Nefesh and the Gadlut of the Ruach. This means Vak de Gadlut. Yes? But the Gar de Gadlut, the Naranchai, all 5 lights of the Neshama, she doesn't have. All 5 lights of the Chaya, she doesn't have, and all 5 lights of the Yehidah, she doesn't have. This means Vak de Gadlut. The line 35. V'chen gam kan mevaer 36 haze. Sorry, b'ma'amar haze. שאומר מה ידעת ומה וכו'. הכל סתים 37 כדקדמיתא. אין הפירוש של כדקדמיתא כמו 38 שהנוקבה הייתה מטרם העלת מן. Point. 35 after the point. Vehen gam kan, and so is it also here. B'ma'amar haze, in this ma'amar. 36. You remember that here Rabbi Elazar is speaking. Shomer, that the Zohar says, Ma yadat, okay, so in the Hebrew, Ma yadat, what do you know? What can one know here in this situation? Ma pishpashta, you remember, what can be here investigated? Hakol vechule, and so and etc. Hakol satim 37. Kidekadmita, everything is concealed as before. What does it mean, as beforehand? He explains this. Eina pirush kedekadmita, that the explanation, the meaning of kedekadmita, the meaning of as before, is not that the nukva 38 haita miterem helataman, not that as before, as when the nukva was before the rising of man. Look what he says, that this is not as before the nukva, in the condition of the nukva before rising of man. 38. Ela 39. Apirush hu kmo shehayishsud hayu miterem 40 halat man. Point. Ela, but 39. Hapirushu, the meaning is kmo shehayishsud, as when Yishsud was before rising the man. Yes, so when the Zohar says as before, means that that this refers to the Yishsud before the rising of man. So the standard place of the Yishsud. Now the Nukva stands in the standard place of the Yishsud, from the Chazeh of the Arichanbin to the Tabur. Point 40. Aval Hanukva Hirvicha Harbe Al Yedei 41 Helatman Shaharei Kibla Ata Bchinat Ima. The next page, Yud Zayin 17 Hasulam, the right column, the line 1. Shehu Sot Meya Brachot Ela Shehen Vak de Gadlut. 2. V'nimtzet Oda Kaima L'Sheila Kmo HaYishsud Miterem 3 Halat Man. Point. We're turning back to the previous page, the left column, the line 40. Avala Nukva Hirvicha Harbe, but the Nukva acquired a lot, Alidei 41 Halat Man, due to the rising of man. Shaharei Kibla Tabchinat Ima, that behold, she received now the aspect of Ima, so the level of Ima, and Ima is Tfuna. Ima is Yirsut. The next page, the right column, the line 1. Shehu Sot Mea Brachot, that this is the secret of 100 blessings. Ela Shehen Vak de Gadlut, but they are Vak de Gadlut, 6/10 of the Gadlut. It means Zeiran Pin of the Gadlut. You see why? Because Yeshut is 7 lower Sfirot of the Bina, and they are standing under the Chazeh of the Arihan Pin. So they have only 7 Sfirot. This means 7, or Vak, he said, Zeiran Pin of the Gadlut, 6/10 of the Gadlut. To when it said Ot Kaima L'Shila, and therefore she is still standing for the question. Kmo HaYishsut, as the Yishsut before 3 rising of man. Point. V'haven Zahetev, and understand this properly. Point. Yehuda Ashlag took many expressions from Ari, original expressions from Ari, and he made them his own, and I feel, one can feel when you are busy with this and another one, with Ari and with Yehuda, you see that he just took the language of Ari as an example, because it's a holy language, the holy expressions as Ari put it in writing. And we can say that, one can say that Rabbi Vital had written everything what Ari used to say, and still even Rabbi Chaim Vital, in many places he mentions this, that he had notations, he had aantekeningen. He had some notes from the hand of Ari himself. But Yehuda, of course, has his own way of explanation, but very slightly he handles the language of Ari, and he only explains the Ari. He doesn't bring himself in it. It's a great way of explanation. He doesn't expose himself, whilst he was a great sage. He knew philosophy. He knew all the sciences. He didn't study at universities, but he knew philosophy. All what was created here on earth, sciences, physics, everything he knew, mathematics. So it's a great man. Now we are at this page, the line 1, we are above, we are starting the new ot tet. ועל רזד דינה כתיב מה עידך, מה אדמה לך, מה אדמה לך. Line 1 of the Zohar itself, Ot Tet 9. While Raza Dina active, and about this secret is it written, and he cites now the a verse of Eicha. Look, Shin, you see Shin before. After the fourth word, we see the letter Shin with a bracket. And then if you go a little bit under the Zohar at the right side, you see Masoret HaZohar. This is the additional explanation for references. And the first one you see Shin, the same letter Shin, and within the brackets you see Eicha Bet. This is the Eicha lamentations of Jeremias, as it called, Yirmiyahu in Hebrew, Eicha, and Perek Bet. And this is what he says, Ma Aidech, what shall I certify about you? Ma Adamelach, with whom shall I compare you? Point. One after the point. Kad itchariv be to Migdasha. Nafak kala v'amar. Ma aidech u'ma adamelach. Bahahu ma aidech. 3. Bachol yoma v'yoma as hidat bach miyomin kadmain dichtiv haidoti bachem hayom et for Hashamayim ve'et haaretz. Point. This all the certification of as it were, about concerning the Nukva. That HaKadosh Baruch Hu does about Nukva. Kad it Harif be Mikdasha, when the temple, the house of holiness, literally, was destroyed too. Nafakola Vamar, at that moment, came out a voice and said, and these are the words of Yirmiyahu in his lamentation. Ma'aidech, what shall I witness, or better certify, but witness, what shall I witness about you? Uma damelach, and to whom, or with whom shall I compare you? And look how it is great to see the words of a great prophet. What is written over there? The word ma. Ma means what? And ma, he says, this is already the answer in this question. You can find already the answer. So we can put it into interrogative, make from this interrogative sense, asking, Ma, what shall I witness about you? But we can also make from this bevestigende, to say it just a way of confirming way. Ma, Aidecha, the name Ma shall or will witness about you. Uma Adamelach, and the Ma, in the name Ma, I will, to the name Ma, or with the name Ma, I will make you resemble. And this is what he says. Bahahu Ma Aidech, in this name Ma I shall witness about you. 3. What does it mean? Bachol Yoma v'Yoma azhidat bach miyomin kadmayin. In every day, but in the Hebrew is in every day. So every day, azhidat bach, I witness about you, miyomin kadmayin, from the previous days. Dichtiv, because it is written. And then you see Tav, we see again Tav, and the Tav, the reference, you see Tav with the bracket in the line 3. And this we can go again to the right, to the Masoret Zohar, a little bit to the right in the commentary Masoret Zohar, and you will see Tav, we see Dvarim Lamed. Dvarim Lamed is Deuteronomium, the last book of the Torah of Moshe. And Perek Lamed. Because it is written, and this is now the words of the Torah. Haidoti bachem, I I do witness, I bring witness about you, or I brought witness about you, or I called the heaven and the earth to witness about you this day. For after the point. Ma adamel lach, bahu gavna mamash, atarit lach, beitrin 5 Kadishin. And here the next word, the second word in the line 5, in place of the letter resh, just make it dalet. Avdit lach sheltano al alma. Dichtiv Azot ha'ir shiamru klilat 6 yafe ve gomer. The line 4. Ma'ad melach. What shall I liken to you or you? Bahahu gavna mamash, in the same way, exactly in the same way, atritlach, I gave you crowns, I placed crowns on you, but itrin Kadishin, with the holy, or by the holy, with the holy crowns, and we know that the crowns means gar, the head. The gar, the lights of the gar, this is the expression in the Zohar of the gadlut of the gar of the gadlut. 5 after the comma. Avdit lach shaltano al alma, I made from you the ruler over the world. Dichtiv, because it is written, Hazot ha'ir, this city. And this is, you see, all of you, just look at him yourself. This is from the Eicha, but it is written here, you see, in the Masoret HaZohar, Aleph, but it is written Eva, it is thought. Must be Eicha, fault of the scanning. It is written, because it's written, Hazot ha'ir sheyamru, this city, and this refers to Jerusalem, sheyamru, that they will say, Klilat Yofi, is united by Yafi is united by beautiness. Vegomer, etc. Point 6, after the first point. My task is just to bring these words, to translate them as precise as possible. Karina lach Yerushalayim habnuya ke'ir kechubra la. Karina lach, I have called you Yerushalayim habnuya, Yerushalayim that was built up, because Yerushalayim, the city, is actually Malchut, or Yesod of the Malchut. Therefore, all beauty comes in this city, spiritual beauty. Ke'ir kechubra la, as the city that united in itself everything, or all. This is also from a song, a very known song in Hebrew. It's because Yerushalayim, is Yerushalayim. In this name, you can read everything in the name Yerushalayim. We see what is this for city. And this is a yesod of the Malchut. After the last point, the line 6. Ma eshvalach. The next page, Yud Het 18, the line 1. Gegavna de ant yatva, hochi hu keviyachol le'ela, gegavna de lo ailin, hashta, bach, to Ame Kadisha, Besidrin Kadishin, Hochi Umina Lach, Delo Iol Ana Leela, Adesri Deyalun Bach, Achlusech Letata. And here is a great, swearing. 8. Oath. A great oath that HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Creator, made. And here is a very, very, very deep secret. We are returning to the previous page. Yud sign 17, the line 6, after the last point. Ma shavelach, to whom, or what shall I make equal you? To what to you, or literally, ma, or what shall I equal, to whom shall I equal you? Literally. The next page, Yud Het 18. Compare, but this is more, Ashaveh is not compare. Ashaveh is literally chelek, to make it equal. To make equal. And here is what he says, to whom can I literally, actually is compare, but compare to you, with whom can I compare you in, who will be equal to you, in this sense. It means that there is no one who is equal to you. The line 1, Kegavna de ant yatva, in the same way as you are settled, just as your situation is here, in the same way it is, as it were, above. Kegavna de lo ailin hashta bach, in the same way as now the holy nation doesn't enter by Sidrin Kadishin, in the holy ordering, in the holy sacred arrays, he says, but in the holy orderings. Hochi uminalach, in the same way, so I swear you, I take an oath, the law Yul Ana Le'ela, that I will not enter above Ad 3 de Yalun Bach, up till the masses, achlusech, up till your warriors below will not enter it. Point. This is a great oath that the HaKadosh Baruch Hu made, and it's a great witness, a great promise that he did. And it means also, by the way, that I will not complete before you will complete below. You will complete below, and then I will complete above. You see, you complete your kilim, you complete your corrections, tikunim, then I will complete them automatically above. You come here in the Jerusalem, either in the Jerusalem Malchut, of the Atzilut, and then I will enter, I will respond, and I will come from above. You see, we will make all the corrections, you make all the corrections. He says about the Nukwa that here warriors, or here, it means all the powers that are in the worlds of Bia, Briya, Yitzhara, Asiya, together with all the souls. When you will rise to the Malchut of the Atzilut, so you will make all the corrections of the, then will come Gmar Tikkun. Entering means that you will bring all the man to the city of Jerusalem, and then I will bring the mochin, the light that corresponds to this man. Actually, this is what he says. And this is also the confirmation that for all those who are naively, without knowing, ignorant, believe that from one day to another Mashiach will come. We see that before it will be awakening, before the awakening from below, will not come awakening from above, because otherwise we will be like robots. We would be like robots, and everything will be settled for us from above. This is not the way how HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the Creator, wanted to have his creation. He wanted us to be individual warriors, not warriors for a religion, for doesn't matter which religion, but warriors, individual warriors, to fight for the Kedusha, fight for the within oneself, fight with the Sitra Achra, and release release the sparks of the Kedusha, and enlarge them, and bring them above from the Klipot. The line 3, after the point, Veda ihu nechama dilech hoil de dargada ashave fo lach bechula. Veda ihu, and this is nechama dilech, this is your consolation. Hoil de dargada, because this level, ashavelach bechula, by this level I will equate you with everything. For after the first point, V'hashta the ant hacha gadol kayam shivrech. V'hashta, and now the ant hacha, that you are here, Gadol kayam shivrech. This is also comes from the Eicha, from the lamentation of the Yirmiyahu, that great is your breach. So you are broken, greatly broken. Point. You see, all the lamentation, the Eicha, is all about the Shekhinah, about this Malchut, that she, as it were, broken, as mother that is broken when her children are in how do you call it, in exile, yes. And so she is also like broken like them. Point. Ve'itema de letlach kaima 5 ve'asvata mi yerpe lach vadai hahu darga satima ila'a de hula kaima be 6 yerpe lach ve'yankim lach. It's great to see how in the Torah, in the Tanakh, we see the holy names that refer to the spiritual levels. Look what he says. Ve'itema, and should you ask, the letlach kaima, that you have no existence, ve asvata. Asvata means healing, remedy. And then Zion, you see, after the first word in the line 5, we see reference Zion. And the Zion also refers to Eicha, somewhere in Eicha, in Bet. That mi yerpelach, also this is in two intonations. With two intonations we can pronounce this. Mi yerpelach, mi means who. So, who shall heal you? And in the same way, look what is written, and is confirmation also. Mi yerpelach, the mi means Yeshut, will heal you. Vadai hahu darga satima ila'a, surely this concealed higher level, the kula kaimabe, that everything is existing in it. Yerpe 6 lach will heal you. Yankim lach, and shall uphold you. This is the tremendous revelation of the prophecy that the Creator, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, made. We are turning back to the previous page. Yud Zayin 17. Hasulam, the right column, the line 4. And just working on this text, on every word, on all these pictures that you experience. Doesn't matter what they are You don't need to ask yourself whether they are true or whether they are only imaginary. This builds up your spiritual imagination. Without spiritual imagination is no contract with the Kadosh Baruch Hu. Through the spiritual imagination also comes the light to you. So every word is important, but working on this, it must be harsh. If it is easy, then be sure that then you are doing for the Sitra Achra. See, when it is difficult, when you study and you feel some resistance, it is a viscosity. It's not just smoothly, how do you call it? Smoothly. It has resistance. This is the reality. Also in everyday life, it is our task not to flee from this harshness. It is not harsh. It seems to us harsh, everyday life, only when we are accustomed to flee away. To flee, yes? To flee away from the reality, then we see in everything difficulty. But every day, in every movement, you must feel this malchut with all your senses, with everything in yourself. Then you make by this you, as it were, come to the actually within yourself, to the borders of Jerusalem, in yourself, because then you are the most closely to the reality and not the imaginative reality, the wishful thinking of the reality. Also, this demands from every one of us determination. And only this, and it is din, because Malchut is din. So you must not fly, not fly, of course, and not flee from the din. In this din and the loving kindness, chesed, and mercy, rachamim, we draw down from our study, from our determination, from our application of our study every day. From there, we get this rachamim, mercy, and everything. Because look very carefully, in this world there is no mercy. Everything is what we see, what we expect from someone, or even from ourselves, or from whomever, is only our wishful thinking. There is no mercy in this world. Only, this is not cruelty. Look, very important. A very important fact. There is no cruelty in this. This is only din. This is the way how the Creator, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, made the world. Only by going through this din, one acquires the world. And it's not how I wanted to have this, because everyone had his own mother, father, and they cared about him, so he thinks all the life they must care about me. And so one stays a child all his life. The first mother and father, then the school, then the society, then the whomever. You must not rely on anything in this world. You bring yourself to the experience every moment, to rely upon this deen. So then you have the most of your kilim that are at every particular moment, that are activated. And that means that you are coming to actually, as maybe it is just for a while, but still, for a while, from this, for a while, you will build up your entering to Yerushalayim forever. And first, you do it, first is it always individual. So by this, by accepting with pleasure, with joy, accepting the Yerushalayim, the deen of the Yerushalayim, you make for yourself that their experience that every time when you are entering or come to the borders of the Yerushalayim within yourself, then at that moment you make also joy. There is joy also above. Also Zeir Anpin, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, enters into the Nukva. Malchut of the Atzilut. And then you have also this, experience of the holiness. The right column, the line 4. The reference ot letter tet. Va'ale raza dina vechule. Double point. And about this secret vechule etc. Double point. Val sod ze 5 katuva ma aidech uma adamelach. And about this secret is it written 5. Ma aidech. What can you, to whom can I witness you? Uma adamelach, and whom can I do? With whom can I compare you? Point. Doesn't matter that in English you don't say it with whom, you say it probably in another way, who and then to, but just this is how in Hebrew it is structured. 5 after the point. Ki kashecharav 6 bet hamikdash yatsa kol ve'amar ma yidech uma 7 adamelach dehainu bama hahu aidech. 5 after the point. Ki kashecharav bet hamikdash, because after the bet hamikdash, the temple, the holy temple, was destroyed. 6. Yatsa kol v'amar, came a voice out and said, Ma aidecha. Look how he writes ma with large letters. Ma aidecha. So not interrogative, not in an interrogative sense, but confirming. Ma aidecha. In both senses. Ma aidecha. Who will witness? Who or to whom I will witness you? Ma damelach, to whom with whom I will compare, to whom I will compare you, with whom I will compare you. Dehainu, that means, bema hahu aidecha, by this, ma, this name ma, I will witness you. So this is the state, what is written in Eicha, in Lamentation, that this is referring to a Malchut when she is, after her rising man, when she stands in the Yishsut, in the Tfuna. Point. Shebachol et yom v'yom haidoti bach miyamim kadmonim shekatuf. 9. Haidoti bachem hayom et hashamayim v'et haaretz. Point. Shebachol et yom v'yom, that every day I witnessed for you, miyamim, about you, kadmonim, from the previous days, former days, from ancient days, shekatuv, because it is written. 9. Haidoti bachem, I witnessed, I did witness, I called the heaven and the earth to witness about you this day. 10. Ma edamelach, באותו אופן ממש, התרתי לך 11 בעטרות קדושות, ועשיתי אותך ממשלה על 12 העולם. Ma Adamelach, to whom with whom shall I compare you? So he takes a piece of this verse, and now he explains this. Beoto often mamash, in the same way, exactly. Hetarti lach, I made you crowns, 11, Ba'atarot Kedushot, by holy crowns, V'asiti otach memshala, and I made you the ruler over the world. 12. After the point. Shekatuv hazot ha'ir sheyamru klilat 13 yofi v'gomer. Shekatuv, because it is written, hazot ha'ir, this city, Jerusalem, sheyamru, that they will say, klilat yofi, that this united all the beauty. Point Vegomer etc. Klilat, you can say, also consists of all the beauty. 13 after the point. Kareti otach, I have called you, Yerushalayim abnuya, the Yerushalayim that is built up, Ki'ir shechubra ba'la, as a city that united in her everything. 14. Ma ashavelach, ke'ein she'at yoshevet. 15. Kach hu keviyachol lemala dehainu b'Yerushalayim shel 16 mala. Point. 14 after the point. Ma ashavelach, to whom shall I compare, with whom shall I compare you? Ke'ein she'at yoshevet. You see these words from, with whom shall I compare you? And this, now he compares now the Yerushalayim or Malchut with the Yerushalayim here, with the Yerushalayim above. Ke'ein she'at yoshevet, in the same way as you are literally sitting. 15. And this is the way is, you see the word is sitting, especially not standing. Sitting means katnut. 15. Kahu kavayachol lemala, in the same way is it, as it were, above. Dehainu, that means b'Yerushalayim shel mala, in the Jerusalem of from above, of the above. 16. Kmo she'ata ein nichnasim bach ha'am hakadosh. 17. Besedarim hakadoshim kach ani nishbalach shelo 18 echenos ani lemala ad sheichnasu bach tzavotaich. 19 lemata. Point. Kmo she'ata ein nichnasim, so as it now, in the same way as it is now. Ein nichnasim bach, so as it now the situation is, that the holy nation doesn't enter into you. 17. Besidarim kedoshim, in the holy orders. In the holy ways. Kach ani nishbalach, in the same way I have ought, I have ought, I ought you, shelo 18 echnos, that I will not enter, lemala above, ad sheichnasu, up till they will, up till the tzavataich, up till your warriors will come, will enter into you below. Point. So we see now that this is nothing, this is not just simple that it is in Jerusalem that here below. We see that this has not happened yet. This is not just the city of Jerusalem, what he is speaking here, but the city of Jerusalem of everyone, of all the powers of the Bia and the souls that corrected themselves and entered into their Jerusalem, and altogether becomes the common Jerusalem of the mankind. 19. After the point. Jerusalem is not just the capital of the Jews. We must understand this. This is the spiritual center of all the nations. וזו היא הנחמה שלך, מאחר שאני משווה תרדתי לך מדרגה זו, דהיינו, ירושלים של מעלה, שהיא 21 המלכות בחול. Point 19 after the point. וזוהי הנחמה שלך, and this is your consolation. מאחר שאני משווה, because I have compared you 20 מדרגה זו, this is Hebrew, מדרגה זו, with this level. דהיינו, that means ירושלים של מעלה, with the Jerusalem of above, שהיא המלכות, that malchut of the above, Yerushalayim shall from above is malchut, bachol, in everything, because in everything I have compared you with this malchut of the Atzilut. Point. Vata sha'at kan gadol kayam 22 shivrech, and now 21 vata, and now sha'at kan, that you are here in exile. Gadol kayam shivrech, is your breach, is great as the sea. Point 22 after the point. Ve'im timri she'ein lach kiyum urefua. Here I would take away this point dot at the end of the line 23. Mi yerpelach, dehainu ota madriga hastuma 24 ha'elyuna הנקראת מי שהכל מתקיים על 25 ידיה שהיא בינה תרפאך ותקים אותך. 22. Ve'im timri, and should you say, she'ein lach kiyum verefua, that you don't have existence, standing, literally, verefua, and healing, 23, then me, your pelach, this is me, the name me, shall heal you, and in the interrogative sense is, who shall heal you? But this is exactly, look how it is in the Torah. In many places you can read this. And then now you can recognize this. That sometimes we see an interrogative sentence, and then you must understand that asking, what is asking? Then it means that over there, try to see the confirmation. Then he says, mi yirpelach, the name me shall heal you. Dainu, that means, ota madriga hastuma ha'elyuna, that high concealed level, 24, hanikret me, that is called me. And me, you see, me is, mem is 40, and yud is 10. In total is 50. 50 gates of the Binah. This Shehakol mitkayem al yadeh, that everything exists due to her. 25. Shehi bina, that this is bina. Tirpaech will or shall heal you. Vitakim otach, and shall bring existence to you, and shall uphold you. You see, the Malchut comes from there are two feminine aspects in the creation. Something a little bit what I feel to say. There are two feminine aspects in the creation. In every 10 sefirot, in everything what you have, is Malchut and Binah. Malchut is the feminine part of the Chokhmah, of the wisdom, of the higher couple, of the perfect couple. And there is also a feminine part, a lower feminine part. This is Malchut. This is actually the creation itself. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted in his plan of the creation that Malchut will become like Binah. And definitely at the end of all the corrections and transformations after the Gmar Tikkun, the Malchut that is Bon, the name Bon, the Gematria 52, will become like Binah, will become like Sag, perfect. And Zeir Anpin, her partner, will become as the partner of the Binah, as the Chokhmah, as Ab. And that will be the greatest perfection as was desired by and designed by the maker of the world. So all what we see is that in all the creation and everything what we are studying at the tree, on the tree of life, that every movement is all the man that ever were risen and will be risen to in the creation are only between Zon and Bina. No other Sfirot have this trait, have this mechanism. Always only this Zon, or they rise to the Bina, and actually it is due to this Malchut that the Bin also rises together to the Bina. When the Malchut needs the correction, and Malchut needs correction only then when the souls rise to hear man. You see how it is great, made by the Creator, that we are the partners in the creation. And then Bina is obliged then to provide them for Mochin, light. And this is how it works. And you see, the Malchut is in, what we are studying here, that the Zeranpin, as it were, consoles here and promises here, gives here all the promises that she will become the city of Shalom, of the kingdom of Shalom here on earth. All the promises that you hear from in all kinds of religion or movements, spiritual movements, whatever, they say that it will be later, it will be somewhere else, in the future worlds, all kinds of things that console a person, but in the way that as if to say there is no hope in this world. There is nothing good in this world. This world is cruel. All kind of things they will tell you that will suggest that just suffer here. The more you suffer, the better you will be. It will be for you in the future world. All things half-truths, or less, of course, but some things that they have got from the Kabbalah, from the instruction, and they understood, of course, this on their own way. Whilst look what we are studying, that the Creator says it's Himself, not you, that you must come to me into future world, that then you will get all the perfection and beauty. But you must come, you are the builder of your life. You must every day turn to your Malchut. Of course, the place Malchut, that is the Malchut that is combined with the Binah. Because in the Malchut we have also 10 Sfirot, the Malchut that is combined with the Binah, and this is not only Binah as in the Rosh, but also in Binah, because there are 3 parts in the Parzuf. Always remember this. When we say Binah, it means also in the Guf of the Malchut. So it means also that to rise to the Tiferet. Tiferet is the Binah of the Guf. So this is what we must do, and unite yourself every day with it. It means go through the din, accept the din, accept the severity. Not accept the severity because in order to suffer. Nothing about this. Nothing, but because I know that in this way the creation is made, that I must, the din, because Malchut is din, that must come down. This is a holy power of din. That holy strength of din must come down, all the way down to the earth, and it means also within, of course, in the first instance, within a person himself. It must come all the way down to the depths of the kilim of a person. Accept Malchut, the Malchut. To the Yesod of the Malchut, as what we will learn here, further in Otiyot, the Rabbi Menuna Saba, we will learn that this is the letter Shin, and not the letter Taf, the last letter Taf. But the second border, the border of Yesod, because Yesod belongs to 9 upper Sfirot and not to the Malchut. There was no restriction for giving, and Yesod is Zeir Anpin, and even the Zeir Anpin has din. Even so, his din is like chesed when it comes to the Malchut, because all his genuine quality, his trait is chesed. So this is what we must do every day, in every condition, whatever happens, to take din, to feel, to experience the din, up till as far as you can within yourself, and not to escape in drinking, in smoking, and whatever pleasure at all. You can do other things a little bit, just that must be necessary. Eating must be just what it is necessary. A little bit only what is necessary to sustain your body and your nefesh. drinking the same, sex the same. Because with the sex one everything is personal. For one, it is already, he can subdue the things. Another one is still sensitive for this, for all these things, up till a person will become right spiritually. Then he will see and he will know how it works. But okay, if someone wants this or this, do it a little bit, just what strictly necessary for you, but not more. But to unite yourself with this world is jinn, and it is great. So don't look here in this world for love, because it is childish. All what they tell you in all these stories and all these movements and all these Eastern, Indian, all these man-made wisdoms is just part of that they took from the instruction. It's not a full instruction, not integrated instruction of how the world is built up, created. But the deen is a great thing. So go through the deen and try to get as much as you able to, in such a way, and only in such a way, by this way, you will surely enter every day and every moment. You will enter for a certain part of you into your own Yerushalayim below, and by that you awaken HaKadosh Baruch Hu to enter, as it were, for the same part, equal part, into Yerushalayim of above.